Have you ever wondered what a quiet title action is? Well, it's a legal proceeding used to resolve disputes over property ownership and establish a clear title moving forward. The aim is to quiet any potential challenges to the title. Now, who are the parties involved? The plaintiff is typically someone who claims ownership of the property. But here's a golden key. The defendant should be the property address. Yes, you heard that right, the property address. Why so? It's to ensure that all potential claimants to the property are informed of the action. This is because the action is not just against a specific person or entity, but against anyone who might have a claim to the property. By naming the property address as the defendant, the plaintiff is effectively suing all potential claimants. So now you know that a quiet title action is a legal proceeding used to establish clear title to a property, and that the property address is typically named as the defendant. But how does the process work? The process of a quiet title action involves several key steps. Our journey begins with a crucial task, researching property ownership and title issues. This step is about uncovering the history of the property, focusing on any potential hiccups that might make ownership ambiguous. You're looking for any skeletons in the closet, from old liens to forgotten heirs. Next, armed with your research, you'll draft a quiet title complaint or petition. This is a legal document that outlines your claim to the property and the reasons why you believe your claim is valid. It's not just an assertion of ownership, it's a detailed argument backed up by the evidence you've uncovered. Once your complaint is ready to see the light of day, it's time for filing and serving the lawsuit. The filing part is straightforward. You're officially starting the legal process. But serving the lawsuit? That's a bit trickier. You see, you're not just suing a person or an entity, you're suing the property itself. That means you need to notify all potential claimants to the property. Yes, that's right, everyone who might have a claim. This is why the property address is named as the defendant. The final step is obtaining a final judgment. This is the part where the court reviews your quiet title action, considers the evidence, and makes a decision. It's the moment of truth. If the court rules in your favor, the title to the property becomes quiet. This means that the court has recognized your ownership and the title is free from any claims or challenges. But remember, a quiet title action is not a walk in the park. It requires thorough research, meticulous drafting of legal documents, and careful execution of filing and serving processes. It's a journey, and like any journey, it can be challenging. But at the end of the road, the reward is a clear title to your property. Once these steps are successfully completed, the title is considered quiet for that owner and no further challenges can be made. An important aspect of the quiet title action process is serving the lawsuit correctly. This involves more than just presenting your case to a judge. Proper service ensures that all potential claimants are made aware of the lawsuit, giving them a fair chance to present their side of the story. It's an integral part of the legal process because it upholds the principles of fairness and justice. Imagine filing a lawsuit, going through the entire process, and then finding out that your final judgment isn't binding against a party because they weren't properly served. It's like running an entire marathon only to be told at the finish line that your race didn't count. It would be incredibly frustrating and a waste of time and resources. That's why it's so important to serve the lawsuit correctly. It ensures that your quiet title action is effective and that the final judgment is respected and upheld. So, proper service is crucial to ensure the final judgment is binding against all parties. So, let's recap what we've learned about quiet title actions. We've learned that a quiet title action is a legal proceeding used to settle disputes over property ownership and establish a clear title moving forward. We've also discovered why the property address is named as the defendant. It's a strategic move ensuring all potential claimants are notified of the action. We've also delved into the steps involved in a quiet title action, which includes researching property ownership, drafting a quiet title complaint, filing and serving the lawsuit, and finally obtaining a final judgment. We've emphasized the importance of proper service to all interested parties. If service of process is not achieved on any party to the lawsuit, the final judgment will not be binding against that party. Once the action is successful, the title is considered quiet for that owner, and no further challenges can be made. And there you have it, a simple overview of quiet title actions. Don't forget to like, share, and comment and subscribe for more.